So just real quickly, when you are thinking about installing or implementing a network monitoring solution, and I'm hoping, quite frankly, that most of you guys already have something, when you're thinking about it, what we tend to look at, and here's what's happening in our industry. What's happening in our industry is that the days of very hard to implement, difficult to deploy, really difficult to configure enterprise software is coming to an end. That it's moving much closer to this download, load, and go model. They call it the SolarWinds model these days, which is this idea that I should be able to download software, deploy it within hours, not days. It shouldn't take, consultants from Accenture to get this thing up and running. Get some real benefit from it within a day, as opposed to the old days of HP OpenView where it was a $300,000 solution that took you 6 weeks and 20 consultants in order to implement. That enterprise software has been democratized when it comes to network monitoring. And therefore, there are lots of vendors out there where you can actually find a solution which is much easier to deploy. It abstracts out the difficulty from a configuration standpoint so that you don't have, the folks that maybe work for you don't have to have the unbelievable expertise to actually use and implement where they can get value out of it so it doesn't become shelfware. And understanding the implications of that is pretty important. So we're seeing this mass kind of download, load, and go market arise from enterprise software generally. So that's one thing you should be looking at is kind of ease of use, ease of configuration. And I'm not talking about ease of use and ease of configuration from 10 days down to 6 days. I'm talking about from 10 days down to a day. If you can't get something up and running pretty quickly, there's a problem actually probably with the software and not with what you're doing. And what comes with that actually, because it's a lot easier to implement, easier to use, is that prices have come down substantially. It is much more affordable than it ever was before to implement a comprehensive, and I mean comprehensive, enterprise scalable network monitoring and management solution than it was even 3 years ago, which is music to, I'm sure, the budgets, the music to the ears of the folks that are helping you guys build your budgets for your IT implementations.